Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pick a card readings question is, does he like me? Okay, it's a question that you can search on Google. Obviously, it's very searched. So does he like me? Okay, so that's the question we're gonna be tapping into. So you have 5 piles today. You have Fountain Tarot, which is the first one. If you want to relate an object with it, go with a fountain image, okay? Pile 2 is the Millennium Tarot. So the object, you can connect it with a star. 6-pointed star, 7-pointed star, 5-pointed star, Star of David, the heart chakra symbolism, any type of chakra symbolism could be here. Okay, so you can go with yoga chakra symbols too if the star is too common for you. Then we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic. We have here a man who's undressing a woman. So the object here is a picture of a man looking at you and undressing you or undressing another person. Okay, it could be that way. Pile 4 is the Rider deck, which is also the Magician. Okay, or you can visualize a coin. Okay, Euro, American, anything of the sort. Then we have Manara Erotic Tarot, which is a Sleeping Beauty. Okay, so you have those decks you can choose from. Sexual Magic and Manara Erotic Tarot are 18 plus overall, so I'll just mention it to those who are, you know, youngsters, so please don't choose those. It's not perhaps for your age. Okay, that's it. So that being said, I have given you time, so you can definitely go to your timestamps, be it it's pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. So pile 1. What has this guy behavior towards you? So physical attraction. So perhaps for some of you, you guys did make out, you guys did kiss, you guys did have intense make-out sessions, and you want to know if this person likes you. Does he like me? Okay, so what are his intentions connected to you? Discovery. So he likes to discover you in a whole other level. So he wants to discover who you are. He's curious about your personality, technically. An advice for you here is adjustments are required. Okay, so both from his end and your end, adjustments are required. We're also going to go with the Art of War. I have like a strategic solution perhaps connected to him liking you or not, technically. Okay, so it's more just for you to think about. It's more masculine in energy, but perhaps for some of us, we are very, very feminine, most of all. So sometimes it's good just to kind of have that perspective, but this is more in the form of advice for you. Okay, so I'll put it in the front and then I'll continue on the reading. Okay, so Sun Tzu said, what enables the wise sovereign and the good general to strike and conquer and achieve things beyond the reach of ordinary men is foreknowledge. Okay, so the key element is foreknowledge. F-O-R-E, knowledge together. So take the long view. So foreknowledge is an awareness of something before it happens. Okay, so such knowledge is very important because it gives us the peace of mind of knowing that the world will not end tomorrow. It is how civilizations went from the horse and cart to the jet airliner in 100 years. Foreknowledge is how we use the promise of tomorrow to change and continue with what we do today. So perhaps for you, it could be how you can use the promise of tomorrow to change and continue with what you do today. Okay, so what you do have with this guy, how can you use the promise of tomorrow to change and continue with what you do have? today. Okay, so I'll just keep this here. Perhaps for you guys, adjustments are required, but then again, you need to keep in mind, you know, the foreknowledge element, the thing that will keep the relationship going, the discovery element that he's seeking for going. You know, how about discovering yourself with him more? Yes, he will be interested in you, but once it's monotone, perhaps it's the same, perhaps I might not have like something to look forward to, perhaps. Could be this one here. You'll know. So does he like me? That's the question we are asking here. What else do I have? Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, transition. Okay, let me prepare your, and then I'm gonna go with astrology. We'll keep this here on the side, perhaps. That'd be nice. That'd be better. I have all the cards already. I have King of Wands in reverse, but it doesn't mean anything to me. You have Four of Wands. For some of you, when I had the Four of Wands, now does he like you? If this person is a player, okay, so he's an athlete or something of the sort, and you kind of go see him from time to time, just for those who are like cheerleaders, or it's more like a high school environment, university environment, and you're more like the athlete group, and you're one of the girls who, like, you are part of the girl teams, or the girls who watch guys in the field, be it football, volleyball, basketball, soccer, athleticism, gymnastics, what do you call it? Man, in Chicago, you guys do it a lot, you know, like those, it's like benches and they run on top of them. Track and fields, perhaps, that's the word. So for some of you, I'm sensing like this guy is very like athletic and very like sportsy, and he likes sports or something of the sort. Now this is only for those who are in that category. Now if the person is not really that, but they're strong and they're more like they work out, and it's not just like workout, it's like they have a routine and they've done it for several years. This one, it's more like I've done it for many years, I feel it. So does he like you? Overall, if you watch him, just make sure that you show loyalty to him overall. That's important. And that you change and you embrace the change with him, technically. So, does he like you? You have the Four of Wands. This is the energy I was channeling. It's funny I put it back, but this is the energy I'm channeling. And his challenge connected to you is the King of Swords. The reason why it's that way, it's the Hanged Man. In the initial phase, how he felt towards you is the Eight of Coins. In the present moment, how he feels towards you is the Nine of Cups. And in the near future, we have the Ace of Cups. So overall, body positive, obvious, yeah, 100% body positive, because this one, it's a guy that feels good in his body, okay? Like, this the vibe of the man I'm channeling here, okay? If I was a man, I feel good in my body, okay? Like, I'm in tune with my body is very flexible, it sweats a lot, I'm stress-free a bit, okay? There's a lot of testosterone somehow, okay? So, for some of you, just know, does he like me? The answer could definitely be yes. It's just that he wishes to be in an official relationship with you, but he's more stagnant and he's reflecting. But I have it in reverse, which means that I'm set on it. Am I? No. Oh my god. King of Wands. I wish to manifest it, perhaps, and I am pretty serious about you, okay? So guys, what I'm sensing, it's a pretty sure energy, okay? He has made up his mind. With the King of Swords, it's an energy that I'm strategizing here. How can I kind of ask you properly on a date, this one. Even though, like, a proper, officialized kind of, but I'm anxious, this one. Oh, God. I'm anxious. You don't see the side of me, and I'm hustling a bit. Perhaps I compare myself to other hot guys also, perhaps, but I'm curious about you. So this one is like, he has the way he looks in your eyes when you guys make out, okay? If you don't make out overall, he likes just how comfortable you feel in your body too. You're not really body shaming. You don't do those things. You're just cutesy. You're gorgeous. You're someone I want to get to know more about. And just know that adjustments are a bit required in your life. Perhaps you need to create more space, or he needs to create certain spaces because perhaps he sees you only during, I don't know, sports events or stuff like that, okay? So with the Four of Wands energy, it's more like I do wish to collaborate with you. I do wish to found something. I do wish to, you know, go for the relationship. Why? Because I'm done reflecting. I have tasted you, perhaps. I like the chemistry we have. I find that I want to sleep with you, but then again, it's more than that. I'm attracted to you. I feel like I can chill with you, and I feel good. I feel romantic. I feel exotic. You know, it's like, you're pretty exotic to me. I like it. Like, I want to discover you more. It's like that. This guy is curious about you overall, but he's in, like, it's not infatuation. It's like, it's consistent in the way, like, it's like the way I kiss you, I taste you, I discover you. It's like, this one is more like that, okay? So whoever is here, so if you guys have made out a lot and you've got some oral sex going on, he likes the way you do things. You go down on him, or you know, give him good you know, services like that. Or he likes just how quirky and excited you seem whenever you're bending down or something of the sort. But overall, what's important to him is that you're open with him, okay? You're very open with him and you're comfortable with him. It's like that. You're open. I like it. I want to get to know you more. It's like that. And I feel good. Body positive, and you are good enough. Like, it's not good enough element. It's more, it's exciting, and I'm hooked on it somehow, but I'm serious. It's like that. I could commit to you. I could commit to you like I do my gym, or I do my my sport. You know, it's like that. Like, you can be part of my routine, this one. I would want to create routine with you. It's like that. So in the initial phase, it's more like he felt like you were a puzzle piece he wished to bring in his life. Okay, so if he had a certain way of going to university, or he had, like, he's more organized, perhaps, this guy. He's more disciplined or more responsible as a person, kind of stuff. Okay, we'll see about the astrological chart, but that's a dynamic. With the Nine of Cups, it's more like, I'm very happy, and if you were to say yes to me, when I will offer you, I will juggle an opportunity to ask you out on a date, technically, but I did, and right now in the present moment, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Okay, like, I'm happy, this one. I smile. You see it. I smile in front of your face. But if ever you don't see me smile, or you think that I don't really like you, just look at my eyes. My eyes have a cringy smile to it whenever I see you. So if you see my eyes smiling, it's my smile also is there. It's just that my teeth, my mouth is not, you know, smiling from one cheek to the other, you know? Okay, and then in the near future with the Ace of Cups, it's more like, I feel like this guy, like, he really wants you to like him. Okay, so he really wants you to like him. Does he like me? Yes, he does. And he wants you to like him, technically. Okay? And with the Coffin, perhaps, is the death element. So transformation is in store here. The Coffin, I don't look at it as if it's like rest in peace. It's like singlehood, rest in peace. Okay, so endings bring new beginnings. Okay, so my singlehood is ending and my couple life with you is a new beginning. Growth, change, liberation, transition. Okay, and liberation could definitely be sex, orgasm, and you know, feeling like you are free to express the love that you have, technically. So this one, does he like you? Yes, but perhaps if you have not seen the progress, perhaps just wait for it a bit more. Okay, but this one, I sense it that this one is a committing type of person, because if he commits to his sports and he's more the committing type, like he knows, like he's more routine perhaps, and he feels comfortable when he releases the stress. So it's a person that's stress free a bit, or he's quite relaxed as a person because he releases the stress from everyday life, and he believes that it's a person who's, it's a guy who's ready to love. Okay, so he's in love perhaps, but he likes you a lot. Okay, so there's this twinkle in the eye kind of thing. You see it. I offer it to you only. Okay, so this one, I'm just gonna take one of them. So we have second house moon with Aquarius. So let me give you, so the moon is emotions, instincts, subconscious, the high priestess. The moon is the planet of the goddess and rules our emotions. This placement is where you feel secure and safe in expressing your vulnerabilities, the parts of you that are sacred. Okay. Second house is more finances. So he feels the safest in his finances, but then again, Aquarius is more innovative, humanitarian, rational. It intermingles your past into the present so that you can process what lurks in your subconscious. It can speak to your primal instincts, reactions that require no thinking. The moon sign can show how you express your emotions, and the house in which it resides can point to where you feel safest, expressing your most vulnerable self. Okay, so this guy actually is able to, you know, be able to express his emotions and be vulnerable and still make money out of that. Just very innovative and humanitarian and rational. So it's a more honest and authentic type of person, I find. He's pretty opinionated, but he's pretty open with his emotions. Okay, and he feels safe in his emotions, perhaps. The moon is a reflection of the depth of your soul. So you do see the depth of his soul whenever he's working hard. Or he is more spiritual, perhaps, this guy. Not gonna lie. Somehow I feel like there is a spirituality to this person. If I have the moon card with the second house, which is finances, value, possessions. So for him also, the more vulnerable you are with him, the more receptive you are to him, the more he is interested in you, because possession, somehow it could also be that you could be my woman and I like you a lot because you are open with me. You're practically naked with me all the time, and it's very body positive, and it's physical attraction on top of it. So you have Taurus with Venus, second house. I wouldn't be shocked. Okay, Taurus is sensuous, and I was channeling that energy a bit, and I said routine and sports and, you know, staying fit somehow and being more routine type of person. So the second house rules material possessions and is known as the house of values and assets, which include money, real estate, and investments. Based on your value system, the second house reveals how you attract money and choose to spend it. So this one overall, I spend it a lot on my spiritual growth, perhaps. I spend it a lot on my spiritual growth overall. So it could be a guy who does certain stuff like martial arts for some part, or spiritual like beliefs, but perhaps it's not like yoga and stuff like that. Perhaps, you know, I do yoga too. Okay, I could be a yoga instructor or something. Based on your value system, the second house reveals how you attract money and choose to spend it. Likewise, it can show how you repel money based on the beliefs you have around work. The key to material stability lies in the second house, with accumulated assets often reflecting inner security and how a person feels about himself. Okay. Then we have Aquarius. Aquarius is more rational, humanitarian, and innovative. This guy, I know. Ruler Saturn, Uranus. So, a conduit of mystical healing, Aquarius is future forward, aspiring to change the world through humanitarian ideas and radical thinking. With their out-of-the-box solutions, they are able to connect the dots to affect change and progress. They are based on the collective rather than individual pursuits and prefer to work in teams. Aquarius asks you to carry intention into your actions. You're one star among millions, and the actions you take have a ripple effect in society. Okay, so this guy, he's pretty much a guy who's very honest and authentic. He values soul growth, so he's more spiritual. The more you get to know him, you know that he's pretty spiritual somehow. And he has the society's well-being in mind, okay? He's pretty creative, innovative, and he thinks outside of the box very easily, but he still keeps it more like he's a good healer, okay? You feel it's normal for you to feel more comfortable with him, but he also feels very comfortable with you, and that exotic element is also what keeps him going. The element that you're exotic, the element that you're quirky, you have your own little ways, stimulates his mind a bit. It's like that. But overall, he thinks he's usually the type that keeps in mind society's opinion of things, and he's more like sociable, and he always seeks to bring what people need. So if he were to make he would be able to make a lot of money because he's more authentic, he meets people eye to eye, he's able to adapt to people, he knows how to speak to different types of people and how to approach different types of people based on different types of situations. He's very creative, he has a talent for socializing, networking, and the way he could make money would be to seek an audience. He would do more like surveying, and he'll ask people about their opinion, what people would need, or how could a situation be improved, and they would invest on making those people's opinions or, you know, suggestions a reality. It's more that way he will kind of make a lot of money. And his goal when it comes to money, I don't know what field he is in, but his goal usually is to kind of encourage people to honestly, through their own spiritual growth, express what they need from society in a whole. So this one could be a good manager. He could be like someone who's more like he does analytical statistic kind of what do you call these people? Like they do statistics on what people need, and if he's more the leadership vibe, he would like to make more money, let's say. He could have the genius ideas of, you know, investing in things that people need, technically, which is where the money is, you know. If you want to make good money, make sure that you create or you give people, like you have the solution to what people are seeking for, what they need. Okay, so this is who they are, technically, or a portion of them. Okay, so does he like you? Yeah, he does. That's one. The things I channeled, he does, yes. Like the way you look in his eyes, the way you perhaps chew your gum, the way you kind of touch your hair and you kind of look at him, the way you guys, if you guys had done some kind of like skinship, intercourse kind of stuff, the way you did certain things, he still kind of he fantasizes about it, but he's more like routine. So he just kind of does things based on that. But at night, perhaps he thinks about you. Something of the sort. Okay, so did I give you... I don't remember. Just 1 second. I didn't give you a message. So this one, the thought of you makes me smile inside. It does. I did tell you this. I smile inside. If I don't smile on a physical level, you see it in my eyes. My eyes cringe somehow. Okay? So the thought of you makes me smile. Okay? So when guys or girls talk about you, or when I see you watching me, I smile from inside. Okay? So this one, it's like that. So does he like me? Yes, he does. Okay? So... that was it, part 1. Okay, I hope it resonated. If you want to like, dislike, comment down below. You can also subscribe to my channel, and once my channel has 6,300 subscribers, then definitely I'm giving away 22 free readings. Okay, so it's, if you need more information, go to my community posts. Okay, that's it. Have a good day. Now, pile 2, whoever chose Millennium ThothTarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, does he like me, wherever I am? Okay, so does he like me? So you have the Princess of Swords. Well, my question to you would be, do you like him? Or do you at least show him that you like him? Or you're the type that shows your love in the form of you go down on the person that you like the most. Perhaps. Could be. Okay, so you'll know. So bear with me. Let me just give you advice first. This is from the Art of War Oracle deck. It's not really Oracle deck. It's more Art of War. Strategy oracle for success in life. Okay, but it's success in relationships too. You can use it. Okay, so it's more in life, but it's very good. I liked it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna sit down and read it. So if you want to purchase it, it's the Art of War. I've been thinking about this for a few months now. Okay, I just finally found it. Okay, for some of you, just to know. So, Sun Tzu said, at the critical moment, the leader of an army acts like one who has climbed up a height and then kicks away the ladder behind him. Okay. He carries his men deep into hostile territory before he shows his hand. Okay. So, choose well, then give it everything you've got. Okay. So, choose well, then give it everything you've got. You have to. So almost everything we do in life involves making a choice. We're talking about the big ones here. For example, marriage. Okay, so if you decide on someone but are hesitant to commit, you may have made the wrong choice. I'll repeat this, okay? So if you have decided on someone but are hesitant to commit, you may have made the wrong choice, okay? So if you have thought long and hard about it, considered all the options, the pros and the cons, don't go in half-hearted, okay? Commit, kick away the ladder, and give it everything you've got, okay? This is Sun Tzu, okay? A known Chinese strategist. But it even said marriage, okay? So give it all you've got, okay? Once you made the choice, you kick the ladder. You climb that ladder, okay? And you kick that down. You want to make it happen, technically. And if you're hesitating, you're not committing to it, then it's the wrong choice for you. It's not, there's something wrong, technically. Okay, so does he like me? That's the question. So advice for you again, you look at the bigger picture. So full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. What are his intentions, dreams? I don't think you're in the picture, this one. What has happened between you two? Loving yourself. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm being charmed or used. Enable. Boundaries. A message to you. I'm done pretending. Does he like me? The truth is that I'm indifferent of you. Okay. So with the Ten of Pentacles, does he like you? His challenge is lust card, perhaps. The reason why is that way, it's the Queen of Pentacles. In the initial, you have the Nine of Cups. In the middle, you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. And in the near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm done pretending what? Two of Swords. Bear with me, guys. I just need more time to understand if does he like me? Does he like you, technically? I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. What is this Ace of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles connect? What am I wishing to communicate with you? What do I want to talk to you about? Ten of Wands. What am I feeling? One second. If I'm a guy, you want to know how I feel towards you. Overall, we want you to kind of look at the bigger picture. Okay? And what are his intentions? Your dreams. But I felt like it was more, the intention perhaps is for you to, like, because with the Ten of Pentacles, do I like you? I like the fact that you're financially stable. Okay? I like the fact that you're independent. I like the fact that you're centered or something. Because it's definitely the Kabbalah tree for me. Somehow. In this. And I see the sun, but there's Mercury involved here too. Bear with me. Which planet is this? There's Mercury. And the Sun. Mercury and the Sun with Virgo. Virgo is a very stable, like, it's the hardworking, consistent, perfectionist kind of energy. It's organized, it plans things, it's not like lazy at all. And you have the Sun dot there, which gives it a even more stable identity. So overall, what I like, does he like me? He likes the stability I have within my, like, I'm more like, I know my own identity. Like, you know who you are stable, you are independent, you're like a strong woman with purpose, something of the sort. And why I feel this, why I like this about you with the Queen of Pentacles perhaps, is that you are an earth sign. Could be. You are like a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or you have heavy placements, but it's not even, I have Capricorn here, but I also channeled Ram, perhaps, so Aries could be. But it's not just those placements. Like, perhaps I look at you as if you're stable, so I find that you could definitely be good wife material, perhaps. And my challenge connected to you is that perhaps I do I lust after you? This one, I don't understand. Does this person have lust towards you? Attraction towards you? Okay. They themselves might be an earth sign. Okay, it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, and you might be, because I have the Prince of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, so it took me a while to kind of manage this information, because it's hard to pin this one down. I don't know if I kind of like I don't think much this one. If I'm a guy, I don't think much. So the element of I'm indifferent perhaps is that it's gonna be hurtful too, but then again, I'm a guy, this one. So guys are pretty indifferent. I don't believe that myself when I said that. So, I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. Perhaps I didn't know how to act with you. Could be the reason. Girl with a snake. You like snakes, or you might have like a snake tattoo or something, perhaps. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So perhaps do they like you? Perhaps they like you. Okay, you could definitely be more intuitive than other girls or other guys. You could be empathic, or like, you know, when you are more empathic, you absorb other people's energies, but then again, when you don't want to absorb them, you become more narcissistic, you become more like self-centered a bit, because you don't want to absorb other people's energy, so you rather people absorb yours. Technically it could be that way. But connected to you, he was charmed, but he also felt used, or he felt like he was using you somehow. So you could have that kind of like dynamic going on. I don't know how. And you do have boundaries, as you might not. But what has happened between you and them, it's more loving yourself. So it was more you being self-centered in their eyes, could be. But then again, he's kind of looking at you in the form of you're more stable, you know how to take care of yourself, you know how to like pay for yourself, you know how to pay, you take care of yourself, technically. It's like that. And why am I looking at you? Perhaps you could be a very good wife material. Perhaps you'll know about it. And my challenge could definitely be that I lost after you, or this strength of character of yours is something that turns me on very much, perhaps. Could be. Now, in the initial phase with the Nine of Cups, it's more like, do I like you? I felt like my wish was granted somehow. In the present moment when I met you, could be. Now, in the middle section, or presently, it's more like I wish to communicate with you as soon as possible. And then in the near future with Eight of Pentacles, I have the Sun card with the Virgo again. So this one is my wanting to give you a work hard on giving you a try, but also learning about you technically. So does he like you? Perhaps he's interested in getting to know you. Okay, it's like that. Does he like you? Perhaps not enough to like you, but he gets turned on by your independent characteristics as a woman. Okay, so do I like you? I want to get to know you. I want to talk with you. I'm curious about you. Like that. And my intentions are perhaps that you think about me overall. You dream of me, perhaps, could be. But I don't know if he likes you. I feel like there's a difference a bit. Getting to want to know you and liking you could be similar, but it's not enough. Okay, for me, I'm done pretending, but I don't know what he's done pretending. You have the 10 of Wands. I don't know if I'm done pretending to be angry when I feel like I have my shit together, I'm manipulating stuff. But what am I gonna be more like? What are you gonna see me as? You have the Tower card. Okay, so this... Okay, so I'm done pretending to, you know, manage my passion for this one. It could be that I'm lusting after you. Okay, like my Tower card perhaps is my lust card. So just be careful of this person, because they might want to get married to you to sleep with you. But then again, perhaps they are infatuated with you, but then again, they're not aware of it. You know, guys, when they want someone, but then again, like, they don't have the person, it's like that. Perhaps you're not an easy catch, but then again, you're stable, and that's what turns me on. Okay, so this one is more turned on. Okay, it's more lustful. I'm shocked because I was not gonna go there, because the truth, perhaps you're indifferent to the truth. You yourself are indifferent to the truth, perhaps, or you don't know what the truth is. Could be. Okay, so the truth, you don't know what it is. That this guy has been pretending to have his shit together, or his pants together, when he was pretending the whole time that he had his shit together, but he did not. Okay, and Girl with a Snake is also, I'm channeling the Empress card from Sexual Magic Tarot. There's a girl with a snake, which is the Empress card in that one. So, could be meaningful as it might not be, but based on what card and what oracle I'm using and how I'm tapping into it, it gives me a certain channeling element, I guess. So if it resonated, if you liked it, if you want more like this, you can definitely like, subscribe, you know, comment down below, donate to the channel. It's up to you. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. Okay, so have a good day, and just be careful, okay? Perhaps there is marriage involved here, but this one, you just need to see the reality. Because this one with the Tower card that I had, what am I going to show you in the near future? My fierce and passionate side, okay? It's insane. It's intense. It's intense. You don't know to what point I'm driven. I'm not gonna say demonic, like I'm alive as a person. It's the third eye chakra, the third eye, and the Tower is the third eye in Millennium Todd. And the Tower is the phallic for me. So the phallic is so energized, you know, but then again, it's because the third eye is open and there's a liquid that goes from like up to down in the sacrum. So this guy feels his sacrum, like his balls and his phallic very erected somehow. Okay, so I'm not done yet, just 1 second. Okay, This one is so embarrassing for some part. I don't even know if this is true, but this is what I'm channeling, okay? So you have Leo, fourth house, and Neptune. Is this Neptune? Or Uranus? One second. It's Uranus. So we have Uranus, fourth house, and Leo. So revolution, invention, eccentricity. Okay? So Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, average sign time 7 years, orbits 84 years. So Uranus, known as the god of the sky and heavens, carries an abrupt energy that can be either erratic or enlightening. It's definitely the Tower card somehow, okay? As an outer planet, Uranus orbits slowly and its effects are felt generationally, okay? Surrounding us with a cohort of souls with whom we are meant to learn the same lessons. Together, your generation moves forward in a wholly original way, making each generation better than the last and building a foundation for the future. Okay, so Uranus evokes intuition that sparks invention, and those about to tune in can heed its call. Listen to the ideas that surround you and your peers, and don't be afraid to act upon them. Okay, so this one, it's a person that acts upon the erratic and enlightening abrupt energy. So he's pretty abrupt as a person. Okay, so you have fourth house is family dynamics, if I'm not mistaken. Family roots foundation. Okay, so Cancer moon. At the base of natal chart lies the fourth house, representing home, family, and ancestry. Origins and values are passed down here, including traditional customs from your heritage, ancestral relics, and generational beliefs. As the foundation for your early life, this sets the tone as you develop and evolve into your adult self, often leaving a lasting impact. The fourth house can contain karmic obligations and blessings bestowed by family traditions. This house also defines your sense of home and what you surround yourself with to feel safe. Okay, this person likes to feel electrified. They like electric things, okay, to feel safe. So in the house, there might have been a lot of changes, abrupt like the family could be eccentric, or their mom or their dad was pretty eccentric. And you have Leo here, and Leo is pretty eccentric too as a sign. It likes to do its own thing. Okay, Leos usually they like to do their own thing. Courageous, regal, loyal. Okay, so you have regal and mighty. Leo shines in the spotlight as a natural leader. Others gravitate towards Leo as a source of light, like the sun, attracted to their natural confidence and ability to uplift others. Leo also has a flair for drama and can put on the theatrics for an engaged audience, amplifying their passion. Heed the call of the lion and allow yourself to absorb the attention that falls on you. Wow. Okay, so this guy likes the attention on him, but he also likes to give attention to kind of like make you feel good. You know, it's like that. So Leo asks you to shine as bright as you possibly can and show off your authenticity. And the more you allow yourself to be seen, the more others can revel in your gifts. Be brave and show your heart. Failure is merely feedback. So this guy, overall, has Uranus in the fourth house, which is family. So I grew up with Uranus energy and Leo energy. So I learned how to be myself, technically in my family environment, and I like intense changes. I like intense, like we moved a lot during my childhood years, or like there was a lot of changes that happened in my family life while I was a child, something of the sort. But they're very passionate, this person. Okay, so this is what I had to kind of channel for pile 2. Okay, so that was it, pile 2. I hope it resonated. Okay, but it's overall the Tower card for you guys. Okay, at the ending. what I'm gonna show you is my attraction, my frenzied attraction towards you. So for some of you, just be careful, but I feel like you are stable enough to meet me there. Okay, so it's like that. When you're strong like that, it kind of exhilarates me. Okay, so it's like that. You show me that you loved yourself, perhaps. It's like that, this one. By being harsh on me. But I acted like a fool, so I apologize for that. And I'm not going to pretend to be just angry. I'm going to show you the truth about my anger. I was repressing my attraction towards you, hence why I acted like I was angry, technically, this one. Could be. Okay, so that's it. That's it. That's all. Now, pile 3, whoever chose Sexual Magic Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, let me see who's this guy or girl, okay? So, we're gonna go with astrology first for this one. So, you have the second house, Virgo, with Saturn. Is that it? Oh my god. Second house of Virgo with Saturn. Is this Saturn? It is. Oh god. Okay, so just know that I'm a very, very hardworking, perfectionist type of person. Okay, so there's a lot of Capricorn energy here. Saturn is overall Capricorn energy. Okay, and then you have Virgo, which is also an earth sign, and it's also a hardworking one. Virgo, so analytical, functional, and efficient. Okay, so Mercury is the planet, mutable sign, Virgin. I analyze Earth. Okay, so analytical and resourceful, Virgo shines through organization and structure, which is also Saturn here. So Saturn is known as the task maker, keeping track of time through restriction and discipline. The ability to manage tasks, big or small, is essential to life's everyday flow. Saturn values tradition, climbing the ladder, and building our authority over time, much like its ruling sign Capricorn. Okay, so through the Saturnian lessons, we build perseverance, grit, and character to handle more challenges ahead, accruing hard-earned wisdom. Structure is essential to maintain order, and Saturn asks you to commit to your responsibilities so you can gain more freedom by growing beyond your limitations. And here, Virgo is able to skillfully process large amounts of information with finesse. Okay, these virtuous signs dive into the details to help improve the bigger picture. With a meticulous eye, they are problem solvers and approach situations with care. Okay, so Virgo strives for perfection, and it can be impossible for them to live up to the idealistic goals they set for themselves. Okay, Virgo asks you to pay attention to the details and to move methodically. Okay, so embody rituals that are healing, sustainable, and practical. Be patient and keep in your divine timing. So it's a very organized, very like meticulous energy, and specifically second house is the house of possessions and value financials. So Taurus Venus, so the second house rules material possessions and is known as the house of value and assets, which include money, real estate, and investments. Based on your value system, the second house reveals how you attract money and choose to spend it. Likewise, it can show how you repel money based on the beliefs you have around worth. The key to material stability lies in the second house, with accumulated assets often reflecting inner security and how a person feels about themselves. Okay, so Virgo overall, from what I know, the energy here is that they like to spend the money on spa, taking good care of themselves. They're pretty like good, like healing types of people. So overall, how I spend my money is I work hard. I know how to discipline myself. I know how to manage my time, okay, and my energy. At the same time, I make sure that I take care of myself. So this one, I could have a lot of investments. I make sure I have a lot of investments. I manage my notebooks properly. It's pretty organized, up to date. I pay my debts and I pay my, my bills on time. This one, very on time. And I'm very organized in the way that I set. Like I pay my employees if I'm like a business owner or something of the sort. Okay, so and it's all organized. This one, I'm very organized, and I make sure that I have enough time for myself, with my family, with my business, with my own self pampering, like my own private time, technically. So this is the type of guy it is. It's a guy. So the question is, does he like me? Does he like you? Okay. So strategy for you, the viewer. So Sun Tzu said, when you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press the desperate foe too hard. Okay. So here it says, offer your foe a golden bridge. A disagreement can turn nasty in the blink of an eye. Offering a golden bridge to your opponent to retreat over, even if is sending them a message asking to talk, can start the healing process. Defeat is humiliating. Retreating over this bridge helps them avoid the humiliation and can motivate them to reconnect with you. Interesting. So for you, just to know how you can like manage the situation, it's if there's a disagreement, okay, can always turn nasty in the blink of an eye. Okay, so offering a golden bridge to your opponent to retreat over, even if is sending them the message asking to talk, can start the healing process. So if you were to just kind of like give them an opening somehow, okay, because disagreements can turn very nasty, but then again you want to give them like room to breathe somehow, okay, so that they know that somehow the message here is that although we disagree, I might allow you a free passage out, you know, but then again I want you to still come and talk with me because I was nice and I offered you that golden bridge element, you know. Because defeat is humiliating, and retreating over this bridge helps them avoid that humiliation and can motivate them to reconnect with you. Okay, so instead of humiliating them overall, give them this opening so that like somehow they understand that yes, we have disagreed and it became pretty nasty, but be it I was humiliated or you were humiliated, you still are showing me that you care a bit about me, so that you want me to come and reconnect with you. It's a bit like that. So that's the advice Sun Tzu, war strategist, is kind of suggesting you to keep in mind. Okay, so what advice also from the Monology? Your hard work is paying off. Okay, so if you worked hard on this guy or something of the sort, it's paying off. What are this guy's intentions connected to you? So self-confidence. Okay, how does he see you? Heartbroken. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, broken, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. What does he want to say to you? So I somehow trust you. Okay. What has happened between both of you? Soft whispers. So overall, you guys have had some kind of light flirtation happening. You know, like he was whispering in your ear and you were whispering in his, kind of stuff. So this one, overall, he does trust you, and his intention is to feel confident about himself with you. So this one is more he means, so like it's a bit the point of humiliation here. I'm not going to humiliate the person in front of you, but just so you know, perhaps you are pretty attractive for him, and he might have thought that you perhaps were like out of his league or something. A bit like that, okay? Even though you had like the Virgo with the second house and Saturn. It's pretty hardworking type of guy or girl, this one. It's a guy overall, because it's does he like me? It's like that. So how does he like you? So you have the Six of Cups. So there's a memory. So he reminisces overall about you. The reason, the challenge connected to you is to kind of give you a try overall. Come into union, sleep with you, have a family with you. The reason why he is thinking of you is that he wants to be bonded to you. So there could be a guy who wishes to be in a relationship with you. In the initial phase, there was 10 of Wands, which is penetrating, okay, but it's in reverse. And then in the middle section, or presently, how he feels towards you is that you have the Six of Pentacles, boredom. Perhaps you are bored with the situation, or you're bored of me. And then in the near future, does he like you? You have the Four of Chalices, which is habit. So he's kind of having the hot habit of coming and seeing you. And with the 10 of Chalices, deep down, he does wish to have an attachment with you. He's attached to you. When you're going to see him pretty often, he's trying to conquer you. He's trying to get to be near you and be satisfied. But then again, in some way, he's lacking the self-confidence to officially ask you to be his girlfriend or boyfriend. Because how he sees you is perhaps that you're the heartbroken type of person. You had gone through a breakup, you're hurt, you're sad, you're feeling lost, you're grieving, you're mourning something. And he himself perhaps has these tendencies. It's just that he's projecting them on you, as it's not even a projection. It's truly you are heartbroken, or at least he saw you as someone who was heartbroken. What are his intentions? Perhaps is to make you feel more confident, or he himself wants to feel more self-confident. So his intention towards you is to build up his confidence, to confess to you that he wishes to give you a try, or he wants to date you somehow because he misses you. He remembers the time you guys spend, or your smell, or the fact that you guys whispered to each other somehow. And in the initial phase, it's more, how did he feel that you guys, like for some part, he fantasized about having sex with you, or he thought you wanted to have sex with him, even though he was not really, nothing was happening technically, but there was this want of wanting to have sex kind of stuff. In the present moment with the Six of Pentacles, he thinks that you're bored with him, or you're bored with the whole situation at hand. You're more like in a boredom element, but he's there if you're bored. So it's more like, I wish to come and, you know, have an equal give and take with you, like play with you, or, you know, interact with you overall. But it's all in reverse. So it's more like I'm wishing to do those things, but I'm not technically. And then in the near future, you're going to see that I'm going to hang out with you a lot. But when I'm hanging out with you as friends, technically, I am attaching myself to you. So I'm attached to you somehow. I want to please you. But you don't know that I want you, technically. I'm not showing you that I want you, but I want you. Like that. Okay, so this one, I somehow trust you. Okay, so I somehow, surprisingly, trust you. A woman who's heartbroken, perhaps, in my eyes. Okay, you might not be heartbroken, but that's how I remember you, technically. Okay, so this is all that I had for you guys. So I hope it resonated, and if you want to like, dislike, comment down below. You can subscribe to my channel. Okay, and there's free giveaways once my channel hits 6,300 subscribers. Okay, we're not there yet. We will be there yet, I'm presuming, but sooner or later, hopefully. Okay, and fast. So that's it. Thank you. Now, pile 4, whoever chose the Rider Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see. Does he like me? That's the question we're trying to, assess here. Okay, so let's start with strategies for you, or advices from a known strategist. Okay, Sun Tzu. Okay, so from the Art of War. Okay, so Sun Tzu said, all warfare is based on deception. When able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must seem inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. And when far away, we must make him believe we are near. Okay, so don't be fooled. The word deception doesn't just mean lying or deceiving people with evil intent. Magicians, secret Santa presents or surprise parties use deception good. So, deception is not inherently bad or good, but we are exposed to it every day in politics, advertising, books, and movies. Sun Tzu says you need to be able to understand deception to be skilled in seeing through it. So this one, there might be some deception, so don't be fooled by deception. So this person might be deceiving you. Does he like you? So you have a new start is coming. So this one, there is deception and there is a new start coming with this person. What are this person's intentions? Triumph. Okay. Interesting. Coffee cup. Not enough. So coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. And then you have not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Okay, so I might see you as not enough, or you yourself see yourself as if you're not good enough, something of the sort. What messages do I need to tell you? Seeing you makes my day. I love it. I love seeing you, this one, perhaps. What has happened between you and me? Sweet surrender. Interesting. And this is it. Is it? Yeah. Now I'm gonna just take a few seconds to read to you like some portion. You have Mars, Taurus, and 8th house. Mars is pretty intense. It's an activist planet. So Mars, competition, action, willpower. Oh yeah, Leo, Libra, Aries, Aquarius. 1 month orbits 1 year, okay? So Mars, named after the god of war, okay, is the planet of action, passion, and instincts. Okay, so when you find yourself activated by fear, anxiety, and threats, look to your Mars to see the primal nature of your survival instincts. Okay, so sexual desires also fall under Mars rules because of how they are rooted in physicality and the body. Mars activates drive, ambition, and competition, providing the zeal to face challenges head on. Mars power can be productive or destructive. Use it well. It's intense, this one. Oh god. Okay, and then you have Taurus, which is more sensorial. Okay, it's the more tactile, grounded, and stable. So imagine a stable, tactile type of person with a Mars energy. Is grounded and fiery like that. Okay, steady and grounded. Taurus is devoted to tactile, physical pleasure. Okay, so this one, if it's a lover, it's a very intense, sensual, physical lover. Okay, like this one, it's hardcore sex somehow. Okay, it's it doesn't know how to rely. Like it's not kinky, it's not easy, it's not soft, gentle, it's not, it could be from time to time, but I would doubt it with this Mars and Taurus together, okay? It's exciting like that. Oh my god. Okay, so heightened sensuality through all 5 senses and indulging in the finer things in life are well-known Taurus traits, okay? So in short, self-care is always a priority because Taurus knows how to keep the cup overflowing with satisfaction, okay? So this one, I'll give you a wink on it, okay? Imagine Taurus it's hot as shit, okay? So root yourself in your pleasure and be committed to your craft for the long haul, okay? So if this is a lover, I can definitely sense it. Like, your climax could definitely be their craft for the long haul, you know? So when you devote yourself, you'll be surprised at what you're able to manifest. Now, I went more sexual here, but it's not just sexual, okay? It's more like if this guy wants something, hell, God protect, like you don't, like, they'll get it for sure. They'll get this one because I can definitely get what I want in a very destructive way, as I can get what I want in more, you know, like fair play kind of thing. But this one, Mars, could definitely be very forceful too, okay? Forceful, so it could hurt somehow. Aggressivity, violence a bit. Holy mother, okay? Testosterone energy is here, definitely. And 8th house is what? Metamorphosis, death, rebirth. Okay, so this is intense energy, guys. The 8th house rules transformation, taboos, and other people's resources. These are forces outside of your personal control, imparting lessons that lead to growth, which can be painful but effective. Associated with the occult, the 8th house is a portal into the spiritual realm through these life-changing experiences and transitions. Okay, inherently spiritual act and therefore also ruled by this house, sex can create life and transcend individual experience by connecting you with other souls. So the 8th house also represents assets like inheritance and legacies. These assets can be karmic giving, but also taking from the retribution of past lifetimes, which do not always necessarily relate to your ancestry of this lifetime. So this one, it's very like gladiator vibes, okay? And 8th house could also be sex, and I was talking a lot about sex too. It's not just sex, it's more legacies and transformation, okay? But it's more spiritual, and sex is very transformational. So overall, just know that having sex with this one, he's very primal, instinctual, sensual, okay? Like, he likes to look at you, taste you, definitely fuck you. The word is in my head, okay? Like, this one, it's a lot of F word, okay? So I'm so sorry we're using this vulgar way, but the energy with Mars is definitely like it's a real man with big balls energy, okay? Like, I have big balls, guys. And you transform. Like, this guy, perhaps, when he sleeps with you, there's like this intensity, okay? It's a life and death. It's like I'm like on a battlefield kind of stuff, okay? Like, you feel like you're battling with this one. But your climax could definitely my goal kind of stuff. But our climax, it's a man with a big appetite too, okay? Like, if this is a Taurus, Mars, 8th house, okay. Their 8th house is in Taurus, and Mars, oh my god, okay? So seeing you makes my day. It really does, okay? Like, if I were to sleep with you alone, it would make my day. Being the chosen one would also make my day. And sweet surrender. So what has happened between you and me is that you surrendered to me. This one, I don't think they would surrender to you. You would surrender to me. Okay? But then again, in your headspace, perhaps how I see you is that you don't feel good enough for me. You're not enough. You're frustrated in the relationship, perhaps. You have a lack of confidence, perhaps, and you're self-sabotaging, and you have certain fear, ego issues. Okay? And you're pretty jealous as a woman. Could be. But overall, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship, I love it. Okay, so how I see you is you're a good friend. Okay, like you like to converse, you like to go out for a coffee, you're like a cup of tea type of person, like that. Okay, and let us start. How does he like me? Okay, this intense hot guy. Okay, so this is a hot guy. Okay, I'll doubt it. Like the moment this guy enters a room, for sure everybody feels this person's sexual drive. Okay, like the manhood he has. Okay, so does he like me? You have the Four of Cups. I don't know. I fired you way too much, perhaps. My challenge connected to you is the Page of Wands. The reason why it's that way is the Queen of Wands. Why Triumph then? Okay, like the Hierophant in reverse. In the present moment, we have the Five of Cups energy with the Ace of Swords. And in the near future, we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, we have the fire energy here, which is definitely Mars. Mars planets, we have Wheel of Fortune. A new start is coming with this person. Does he like you? You know he does. Want to get to know you. Okay? And seeing you makes his day. But there is deception here. So don't be fooled by deception, this one. What is a deception, though? And what is the truth? Okay, this guy knows what he's doing with you. Okay, he knows what he's doing with you. Does he like me? Does he like me? Like you. Does he like you? Enough to give you a try. Okay, enough to give you a try. But, like... Okay, I'll just read this because this is the thing that I was thinking the most when I was shuffling this. Okay, so don't be fooled. The word deception doesn't just mean lying or deceiving people with evil intent. So perhaps here, it's not evil intent, although I had the devil card. I looked at it. Okay, magicians, secret Santa presents, or surprise parties use deception good. Okay, so deception is not inherently bad or good, but we are exposed to it every day in politics, advertising, books, and movies. Okay, so Sun Tzu says you need to be able to understand deception to be skilled in seeing through it. So here, this one could be that I want you to choose me out of all your options. But how I feel on a physical level is that I have options. I'm not interested in you. I'm not interested in the third party either. I'm more interested in my own meditativeness. Okay, so do I like you? What is this Four of Cups energy? Like, do I like you? You're all I've ever wanted, but this one, it's a bit cliche for me. Just one instant. I hope you are doing well. You deserve the best. I feel the deception of it, okay? It could be good as it could be bad, this one. This one, like, I want to be the chosen one. I want you to choose me, technically. But when you're offering me your love, I'm closing an eye on it, okay? But when I'm closing an eye on it, it's more like I need to kind of change certain, like, mental judgments or opinions of mine so that I can definitely be invested in courting you somehow. Because my challenge with the Page of Wands is to be, like, interested in you, technically. Why do I feel this way with the Queen of Wands, perhaps, is that I do see you as an equal of mine, somehow. But I want you to choose me, okay? And in the initial phase with the Hierophant, it's more like how I approached you is I'm more like I wanted to guide you through this process here. But I also wanted to, like, cut your hopes off. Like, it's very wishy-washy somehow. Does he like you? What else? A new start is coming, and then a new romantic cycle begins. Seriously? I've never met someone like you. Can we just talk it over? What else are his intentions? Leaving. You have triumph and leaving. Trials. Can I see what the future of this relationship is? In a more palpable way, please. Okay. I like you. I would marry you. Okay. But overall, I want to be chosen. I will leave you. and I will be traveling for work or something. Could be, there might be travel, there might be work, there might be marriage even. A new romantic cycle begins overall, but it's a new start is coming. I really don't know how you're gonna go there, because I don't see emotional cards, and even if I see emotional cards, I doubt that they're all genuine. Are they genuine? It's not a question of genuinity or not, okay? This one, it's a question of he's pretty intense, as we've seen. You have the Mars in Taurus and the 8th house. It's a lot of intense transformation. So whether or not this person, if it's intense like that, now transformation could also be soul spiritual transformation, which I know I tap into those things myself. Okay, so it could be that it's a very spiritual type of person, as it's not really that, but there's a lot of transformation that comes with spirituality. Okay, it's the intense ego death and stuff like that, or being put to your place kind of stuff. So this one, perhaps with the 4 of Cups, it's a more meditative type of person. Okay, I know what my truth is. I fight for what I want. I'm more willful. I'm really channeling like a tiger energy overall. Like tiger, it's more independent, it's more confident, it's more like moody in its own way, but it's fearless and stuff like that. Okay, so in some way, how does he feel towards you? It's more like he's not gonna have, like, he doesn't have attachments, this guy. Okay, I don't attach myself very much, because if I'm the Mars energy, Mars is always ready to go to battle. Okay, and battle, like gladiators, generals, and all those kind of stuff, kind of men are used to detaching themselves from their family for war kind of stuff. Now this one is not necessarily war, but this is more a meditative person that's more detached. Be it there's a third party, be it there's addictions, they're at a distance. So I don't have that much of addictions. And even if I were to have sex with you, I will merge with you in an intense manner in the moment. It's all felt in the moment. So you feel the moment with this guy. Okay? So how he feels towards you, perhaps he's more detached from you, but he is imagining offering you a chance. Why would he do that? Like when he's kind of discerning this, perhaps it's discernment energy, this one, because the 4 of Cups it's that energy of meditating, but the hands are closed, so it's more like I'm in my own thoughts here about offering you a chance to be in a relationship with me for happiness, perhaps happiness for the family, technically, because 4 is a founded number. Even with the 4 of Cups, it's the card known for rejection. But if I were in this card and I'm more meditative, I am rejecting everything because I have my eyes closed and my hands closed. But then again, I could also be sitting next to a tree, and a tree can definitely give me the energy of groundedness. So I'm more grounded in the way that I reflect over you. So I am visualizing offering you a chance for happiness, but I'm not gonna attach myself to you, technically. Perhaps that's the thing, this one. I don't attach myself to things. Even if I were to get married with you, even if I were to sleep with you, the act is more emphasized in the present moment. So I'm more mindful and meditative as a person, even if I have those intense Mars and Taurus and 8th house energy. Okay, so does he like you? It's not a question of liking or disliking. This is a question of perhaps he does think that you are his equal. He is very happy when he sees you. He's never met someone like you, And he wishes to talk it over, and he hopes that you are doing very well. He knows that you deserve the best, and you're all that I've ever wanted in a partner. Perhaps you are all that I ever wanted in a partner myself. Okay, so these are words for you. It's just that my intentions connected to you is more that you choose me, you get married to me perhaps, but you are comfortable with me leaving you, and you know, like missing me, and you know, being comfortable with me being detached from you. You know, it's like me going back to war. It's like dating a military guy somehow. You know, like I love you and you mean a lot. You are a priority for me, technically, for my life. You are romantic. Like I am seeking for romance with you. It's not that I'm not seeking romance with you. It's just, you know, being in a relationship with me, you have to detach yourself from me from time to time. I need to go to war or something, or I need to go for a trip, business trips and stuff like that, this one. So in the initial phase, okay, he was more approaching you from a like dogmatic traditional point of view. Right now in the present moment, it's more like he's not happy with the situation, and he feels more pessimistic somehow. Really. But he knows what the truth is, technically, somehow. But in this situation, he wants to speak his truth to you. That, you know, you are definitely his wish fulfillment. And he wishes to give you his cup of love. He wants to embrace his inner child somehow. And get to know you better. And, you know, embrace his emotions with you. Because it's a pretty intense guy. Okay? Pretty intense guy, I'm telling you. Okay, so this is all that I had for you. Okay, so does he like you? It's more like he's discerning. Okay, so that's all that I had for pile 4. Okay, so that's all, and I hope you have a good day. If it did resonate, you can definitely subscribe to my channel. You can like, dislike, comment down below. Okay, if you subscribe, just so you know, once my channel hits 6,300 subscribers, I will start giving 22 free readings to lucky subscribers. If you want to get to know more about it, you can check out my community posts. Okay, so for June 2023, technically. That's all. Okay, so have a good day. I'll see you around. Now, pile 5, whoever chose Manara Erotic Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So this one is 18 plus overall. I don't know what I'm going to expect in this one, because I went with this one, and we're definitely saying if he likes you. Okay, does he like you? Okay, so let's start with a strategy advice from Sun Tzu, a strategist from China. You know, the Art of War. It's a very known strategy book if you want to learn how to succeed in life and overcome your opponents or win over your opponents. It's a good book to read. Okay, so Sun Tzu said, the quality of decision is like the well-timed swoop of a falcon, which enables it to strike and destroy its victim. So get your timing right. Okay, so that's the advice for you. Okay, get your timing right with this guy. Okay, so timing is critical in war, in business, in sport, and in our relationships with other people. Okay, deciding on your strategy or your plan is essential, but it is only as good as it is appropriate for the situation. Okay, so don't rush in like a bull in a china shop. Wait, and when the time is right, don't hesitate. Okay, so this one is like that. Okay, so get your timing right. Okay, don't act rashly. Okay. And make sure that you act or your plan is essential, but it is only as good as it is appropriate for the situation. It needs to be appropriate to the situation. So don't rush in like a bull in a china shop. Wait, and when the time is right, don't hesitate. Okay, so I'll put this here. And let's start by advice for you. So we have surrender to the divine. Romanticism. This is what he wants. Wow. How does he see you? The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Were you harsh with him? And the Dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Finding out things come to light. Adapt, change, heal. What would he say to you, this guy? So I could lose myself in you. And karma is a bitch here. So what has happened between you guys? Uninhibited and released. So I don't know what has happened here. You'll know because you guys have done some scandalous things together for sure. If you chose the Manara Tarot specifically, 5 of Air, Aquarius, Venus. So does he like me? Give me time, okay? I just need to, like, it's been a long time, and every time I open this Manara Erotic Tarot, I take time, like, it takes me time to absorb the whole imagery and kind of release the energy. Okay, so how does he feel towards you? So go with these. So you have the 10 of Cups, Mars in Pisces, gorgeous card, gorgeous card. Okay, then we have 3 of Earth. So we have Mars in Capricorn. Okay, very interesting. And then you have 5 of Air, which was also Aquarius with Venus. Insane. Okay, so this guy loves your butt. Okay, he likes the view of, like, he likes your like your back view and your bottom. Okay. For sure. Okay, this is like 100% true. I'm sure of it. With the 8 of Cups as his challenge, it's Pisces and lid. With the Judgment card, renewal, regeneration, elimination, Pluto. Intense. Holy mother. The reason why it's like this, you have the Ace of Pentacles. In the initial phase, you had the 8 of Fire, Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay. In the initial phase, you had the Strength card, Balance, Harmony, Union, Libra card. This one is insane. It's insane. This one, like, it's scandalous, guys. This one. And then you have the Lovers card. I think communicative, the Lovers, Gemini. Well, you guys have a certain taste. Okay. Queen of Earth, Capricorn. Okay. You're very open with your sexuality. Okay, so this guy he does love your sexual openness. Okay, so if you're very sexual, he loves it. Okay, you're crazy in the bed, you do insane things, you're uninhibited and released as a person. Like you I like to be watched sleeping with you. Okay, or I can imagine I could lose myself in you, but overall I could lose my head. Like, I don't think when I'm with you, I just like, I love that sensation though. This one has for sure has an addiction. Like he loves your ass. I love your ass cheeks. I love your hair. I love to do it. I love to see you in nature. Okay, you guys, you might have like slept with each other or you've traveled together, and like he loves to see the scenery. Okay, so it's very prominent here. Look, this girl's back is showing, and there's a scenery here. She's gorgeous from the back area. This scenery, she's enchanting in this like magnificent landscape too. So you are part of nature for me, okay? Like you're part of me, technically, this one. You're part of me, Mother Nature. This one could be spiritual as it does not need to be. You guys could be hippie as you don't need to be. But this person loves it that you love his D. Okay, like you love his D. Like he loves it when you kind of embrace and you're excited to see his phallic. This one. A lot. Like the Grim Reaper is definitely your intense. Okay, like your intense your intense lover technically. It's not even the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. It's there's growth with you technically. There's sex with you. It's sensuous. It's intense. It's transformational, and it's crazy. Okay, I'm really channeling the death card, even though I don't have the death card here. I have some pretty like, if I'm a guy, I focus on your ass. Okay, like even be it you're naked in front of me, you're like going in the lake in the pond naked, and I'm kind of like observing you and the scenery, and it's like all a piece of art technically, and it's mind blowing to my headspace. Okay, like I can write poetry about you. Okay, I could write poetries about your ass cheeks. I could write poetry about your hair. I could write poetry about like I could write poetry about nature, and somehow the way I would write the poetry would kind of be as orgasmic. This one, if I had just the words, I would write. Or perhaps this one journals a lot about you. Like he does have a notebook or a journal about you. Okay, and for some of you, you guys like to be watched when you're doing it, or you like to watch porn when you're doing it, and he gets excited about it. Okay, why he likes these about you with the Ace of Pentacles, that you're always eager to have sex with them, or you're always interested in them, or you're always like, what is this energy? 1 second. It's more like you're always eager to sleep with me. This one you desire me too, perhaps. Could be that you are interested in me, we are in a relationship, I don't know. But this one, does he like you? What he likes about you, this is it. This one is what he likes about you. Your ass, your back, your back, okay? Your hair, nature around you, your eyes when you look at him as if like you wanna like eat him alive, or you wanna, you know, merge with him in a more physical way. And his challenge is more to kind of what is his challenge here? I have the Judgment card. Or perhaps you could definitely sleep with this one. Okay, like you sleep with this person. Now if you don't sleep with this person, he wants to sleep with you. Okay, he's fantasizing about it. It's be it I slept with you or not. I just feel like I love your back. Okay, like this one looks at your ass and your back, and he fantasizes it being like naked, and he can penetrate, and people would watch you guys when he penetrates. Okay, but he's challenge, or what excites him even more, is the judgment of other people, and you kind of feeling unsettled. Okay, so perhaps it excites him, or it kind of like when you're not your usual self, perhaps that's where he's kind of worried a bit. Okay, this guy. So in the initial phase with the 8 of Wands, it's more like he loves just to what point you're mentally, you have no boundaries connected to sex somehow. Like how I see is that you're very passionate, you're very like, you seek for like unexpected rendezvous, or it's like you get turned on by other people, and you like other people's attention on you technically. That fires him up a bit more, perhaps. The fact that other people are interested in you. In the present moment with the Strength card, it's more like you love my D. You love to embrace my D, to give me hand job. I love it when you give me hand jobs. I love it when you, you know, you whistle me, kind of thing. You know, it's the word. And then in the near future, it's more like I just love how we communicate and we understand each other's needs. Like that. Okay, so in the bedroom, I love it that you understand what I want. Okay, it is what I want. It's like that. And sometimes after having intercourse, like he wants to paint you or something, or he writes poetry about you, as he likes to spend quality time with you. It's a guy like that. Okay, this one, he's like this. Does he like you? He fantasizes about doing naughty things to you, or he loves what you do to him. What you do to him or with him. It's like that. Okay, so I could lose myself in you, definitely, but I lose myself in you, and there's karma here. So karma is a beach between you and me. Okay, what else? I wish things were different. Perhaps I would not be a fuck boy, or you would not be a fuck girl, perhaps. You'll know. Is there a second chance? I see you in myself, past life regression. So perhaps for some of you, it's more a person that's that you had a one-night stand with, perhaps, and does he like you? Perhaps what happened between both of you is that perhaps he wants to communicate or reconnect with you after the one-night stand that you had. Perhaps. Could be. It could be in that form. So let us see who's this person, or any characteristics about this person. So you have Sun in the 9th house and Scorpio. So Sun, life, vitality, purpose. So Leo, Libra, Aries, Aquarius, 1 month, 1 year. So the Sun is where you shine in your natal chart, and the house where your Sun is located sets the stage for success. As a vital source of light, the Sun represents life, purpose, and conscious ego, the base identity of who we are. The Sun's power lies in its presence, which lies in the present. This planet shows you how to be who you are becoming. This planet shows you how to be who you are becoming by embodying your full essence in the moment. Like the other planets that revolve around the Sun as the center of the solar system, the other forces in your chart revolve around the Sun's essence in you. The sun is the boss of your chart and directs you forward into your true authentic self. So Scorpio is the ninth house is where your sun is located, sets the stage for success. So ninth house for this guy is philosophy, spirituality, and knowledge. So it's a guy that's successful in philosophy, spirituality, and knowledge. And you have Scorpio, which is transformational, intense. Bear with me. Deep, intense, transformative. So it's a very successful person, technically. And it's a deeply spiritual, deeply philosophical, and deeply knowledgeable person. And their knowledge and their because they wield an innate potent power with a venomous sting. So enigmatic and mysterious, they move swiftly between secrets, diving deep into the depths of personal transformation and often acting as a catalyst for others to heal themselves. So overall, my success is connected to spirituality. So if ever I'm successful as a person because I might be a known healer, I might be a known empath, or like someone who's in the arts of esoterics perhaps, and they're known in it. They could be very famous, this one. And so diving deep into the depths of personal transformation and often acting as a catalyst for others to heal themselves. Using their passion as purpose, Scorpio can be very persuasive when they truly believe in their mission. Okay, so they have the ability to regenerate themselves in their quest to seek truth. Scorpio asks you to investigate your inner self and explore your shadow. What part of yourself are you keeping a secret, and why? Set yourself free from taboo. So this guy overall is a known healer. We'll go that way. It's an intense healer. Okay, but this is how he feels. So that's why I had past life regression. I have karma. I see you in myself. So perhaps I'm kind of like going through this, like it's mirroring back. Is there a second chance? I wish things were different. And karma is a bitch. I could lose myself in you. Okay, so this one, it's overall a very spiritual person, be it you believe in life regression or something of the sort, but this person is known, and it's their field, this one. It's really their field of success. Okay, so it's a guy we were talking about. Okay, so this is how this guy feels towards you. Okay, so this is all that I had. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you the, you know, the I'm not going to say the closure, but the new beginning or the information you were seeking for, okay? So, if you want to like, dislike, comment down below. You can subscribe to my channel. You can donate to my channel only if you wish to. And that being said, I say bye to you all, okay? So stay safe and healthy until then, okay? Bye!